the Machine Head as we know it, or as we knew it, has now officially wrapped up.
Yep.
They finished their tour, this Freaks and Heroes, was it Freaks and Heroes tour?
Freaks and Zeros, I think.
Zeros, yeah. Seeing Phil Demmel and, why am I thinking the name out of Deuce? Dave McClain, thank you. Leave Machine Head to go...
Got rid of Adam,
Yeah, Adam's on one with it, exactly. Leave Machine Head, making Machine Head as of right now a two-piece band.
Yeah, for now.
And we'll get on to what Phil Demmel's doing afterwards, but yeah, how did you feel when you saw the final photo?
I watched a few of the websites put up Halo, the final song.
Yep.
And I watched that. I was really disappointed.
Really?
With that video, because as much as I love the song Halo, what I wanted to see was what happened when the song went out and the band was saying goodbye.
Yep.
Did they say anything special? Did they,
embrace on stage?
Maybe Rob and Jared step back and let Phil and Dave... but the video just cuts as soon as the song ends, and I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, you want to see the aftermath.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I want to
shit.
see what happened.
Yeah.
Am I sad? I was sadder about it when the announcement came out, and I was sad during the build-up. Now it's like, okay, it's done. That's it. It doesn't change my love of Machine Head or the music of Machine Head.
Yep.
And now that the kind of worry of, oh my god, they're breaking, is done, now it's almost more like, okay, and it's an excited anticipation to see what happens now. I'm expecting nothing to happen for a while.
Yep.
I would imagine that Jared, Rob will go and have Christmas or whatever with their families, maybe start planning what happens with the band next. Next year, at some point, we're going to hear about new musicians joining. Yep. It's now an exciting time.
That's the word I was wondering if you were going to use. You have used it. It's exciting. Exciting about what's happening. For all we know, since this was announced, Rob's already have people that he wanted to be in a band with him, and is now currently, as we speak, in America jamming Machine Head songs with fucking the three of them.
Apparently, Kerry King and Phil Anselmo were joining.
What the fuck? What's Phil Anselmo doing in the band?
Drums.
Does he even play drums?
Yeah, he gurns though, doesn't he?
That's true.
That's a drummer's main role, isn't it? Gurn a little bit.
And to be fair, Kerry King will be out of work soon.
Yeah. Yeah, Phil plays loads of instruments, doesn't he? Because he does in
drums.
In his other band. I don't think he does on drums. No.
That's what I mean. I know he plays guitar. But it's excitement now. But how did you then feel when so quickly as well he moved on so quickly?
Yeah, I must admit,
runs off the Slayer.
Do you know what I thought was quite interesting about the fact that he did that? Do you remember what I said on? I can't remember. We did this on either a YouTube or a podcast, and I said we talked about them, we do occasionally, and I said that I'd read or I'd heard. No, when I first saw Rob's announcement, he said about I wish them all the best. I can see Dave in this kind of country.
I remember,
and I can see Phil doing what he loves best, which is covers.
Yep.
And now he's technically doing Slayer covers.
He's doing Slayer covers.
So
it worked out.
Yeah, so that's what. When I saw that he announced for Slayer, and I was like, that's kind of interesting because he can jump in there because he already knows a lot of their songs and he can pick all the rest up really, really quickly. And that kind of tied in a little bit with what Rob was saying, which is he wants to be out there playing other people's music.
So do you reckon that's what it might be then? A bit of a hired gun now for the next couple of years at least?
Maybe. There was, this is the whole take it with a pinch of salt stuff because it come from the comments on social media.
Right.
There were a lot of comments underneath the announcement of Phil at Slayer, being in Slayer, saying hang on, I thought Phil gave a statement saying that he was done with music for a while. That's why he was leaving Machine Head because, he's been doing this for his whole life and he's done with it for a while. And then people were coming back saying, but if you get an offer to just step into Slayer for one last tour, why not?
Well, yeah.
So actually, the more I hear about it and the more these little snippets come out, assuming that there's any truth in them whatsoever, it makes me feel a bit better because it doesn't look like a mass breakdown caused by Rob being a dick.
Fair enough.
It just looks like Phil was done. Machine Head even. Just wants to move on. Even could step away from music for a while. The Slayer offer come along. It's one maybe just a little bit too good to
turn down.
And step in there for a while. It's an opportunity for you to have a break from music to play with Slayer.
And I'm gonna be a little bit of a bitch here, but let's say you are planning a couple of years out of music, you might want a little bit of wedge to go along with
possibly,
that.
Yeah.
And I reckon there might be a fair bit of wedge coming his way.
Maybe Rob's put his account on hold.
Frozen his assets. I'm keeping the guitars.
Or maybe he's just gone to Slayer because he's just the one thing he hasn't got to do at Slayer is come out and do a 3-minute instrumental.
That's true.
You know? I mean, he's shredding, isn't he? That's what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, because he's replacing, if you don't know, he's actually replacing Gary Holt, who unfortunately has to miss the rest of Slayer's European tour because he returned home to be with his dying father. You know, there you go. So on that front as well, Phil's stepping in makes more sense.
Yeah. And the only thing, you know, and maybe we won't ever hear because he was always quite quiet in the band anyway, to be honest, is but, alright, so Phil's gone to Slayer, fine, whatever. I'm interested in Dave. Do you know what I mean? That's
see what he does next.
I want to see where Dave goes next because I'm a huge Dave McLean fan anyway. I think he's a brilliant drummer. And a genuinely nice bloke, and we can say that having met him. Which is nice to say. So I'm interested to see where he goes next.
How funny would it be if he fucks off and ends up joining another heavy band that you like as well?
Well, that'd be great, yeah.
You know, he ends up being the drummer for Fear Factory.
Yeah, like I said, the good thing about all of this stuff now is initially it was sadness, shock, disappointment. The tour being still going, there was constant articles of Machine Head's 4th last show, their 3rd last show.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And then to a person who adores them, you're like, stop it.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of done. It's like, okay, good.
The future now.
Let's have Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I'll be watching the general journals closely.
Yeah.
What's happening? New year, new start, new Machine Head, new band for Dave maybe.
Yeah, and see what happens. Yeah. I agree with Brendan what he said. It's fantastic.
Christmas, isn't it?
Everybody wins.
Full,
right now it seems like everybody's winning.
Yeah.
If you're a Slayer fan, you're winning because you're not having your tour interrupted. You're getting a quality and respected guitarist replacing Gary Holt, temporarily as well. And as I say, we're hopeful for Machine Head's future. We're hoping for whatever Phil and Dave do. If Dave wants to go through country songs, we just won't listen.
Good for him. Yeah. Him and Devil Driver.